Hey, we're back in the Wavy Plus studio for another episode of our professional wrestling program.
Yeah.
It's the 10 count.
Yeah, it is.
It's the first real 10 count of 2026.
That's
Last
right.
week we did our reward show. And if you want to go check that out, you can. But we're going to move forward and get into the new year just on this foot. So
I hope it's not evil.
well, guess what it is?
No.
Oh, no. It's John Eldridge.
Oh,
You heard him
no.
talking.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
He's here again.
Yep.
He's back.
All right.
Co-host of the show.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
We are talking about the first NXT real show of 2026. New Year's evil. That's a SpongeBob reference for all you kids out
Every
there.
villain is lemon.
And every villain was lemons on this show.
Yes,
I think. I don't know.
for the most part.
Tell you who was lemons on this show. Blake Monroe was
Yeah.
very lemons on this show.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about NXT New Year's Evil, and then we're gonna talk about the call-ups, man. We got some people moving up in the WWE landscape.
All right. Let's do it.
All right. So the first match was supposed to be Thea Hale against Blake Monroe for the North American title. So let's set this up. Let's go back a month. Thea Hale and Blake Monroe fought for the title on an episode of NXT. I think it was like December 9th.
Yep. Something around there.
And what was supposed to happen was Blake Monroe was supposed to retain her title. Well,
Well.
what happened was Thea Hale hit like a backdrop, almost like a coffin drop on
Like
her.
a springboard senton.
Yeah,
style
something
thing.
like that.
Yeah.
Like a move you've seen like probably dozens of times,
Yeah.
100 times.
It was kind of like a coffin drop.
Well, so Thea covers her. Referee counts to 1. The referee counts to 2. Referee rates like half a second long, or he's like, oh God, I got to count to 3.
Yeah.
Ref counts to 3. Thea Hale, oh my God, she's the champion, even though she wasn't supposed to be. This actually messed up a lot of plans for NXT because they were recording 2 episodes that day, and it ended up screwing all that up. They had to make changes on the fly really quickly. I know a lot of the brass wasn't happy, and I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know why Mariah didn't kick out, or excuse me, Blake Monroe didn't kick out.
I think it
But-
was something to do with the wind being knocked out of her or something like that.
Yeah, it was very, very strange. It's happened before. This is not a new thing that's happened in WWE. Sometimes things don't go as planned.
I mean, it just happened a few months ago when during that Nia and Tiffany Stratton match.
Yeah.
At least I think it was Nia. But yeah.
And it happens to the best of wrestlers. It happened to Becky Lynch once about 10 years ago. It's a thing that can happen.
Yeah.
It's pro wrestling.
It
It's live
happens.
television. It's live to tape television in NXT's case. But Thea Hale got to be champion for
A few weeks.
a few weeks. So what happened was Blake Monroe comes out while Thea Hale's doing her entrance. They're starting the show. Cold. It starts off cold with Thea Hale coming out doing her entrance. Well, Blake Monroe attacks her from behind, and then you hear the commentators like, "Is this thing on?" Because they were like getting set up. I'm
Yeah.
like, first of all, why wasn't your mic check done before this? We have to do a mic check before every one of these shows. Why weren't you plugged in yet, Vic and
yeah,
Booker?
Vic.
Booker too. He wasn't. I only saw the highlights of the show. Booker was annoying in all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is with him?
I don't know. I really don't.
He gets worse every week.
Yeah. He's very overbearing, but you know.
Anyway, the referees and people in the back get Blake Monroe off Thea Hale.
After throwing her through like a barrier and against the ring. And,
Yeah, through
you know,
through the barrier.
through the barrier. Then they had this funny caution tape up on it the entire rest of
I
the
know,
night.
that was really funny. Nice little touch. It was like, yeah, we're not gonna fix
Like,
it. We'll
this
fix
is a
it.
crime scene now.
We'll fix it later. Okay, so they get him in the back. That's the end of that segment for now. And then Ricky Saints comes out.
Yes.
He
He's cashing in on Thea Hale.
He's cashing in on Thea Hale. But Ricky Saints cuts a heel promo.
While Thea's still over there on the side in agony.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the pacing was a little weird on
They're
it.
just like,
I guess I didn't
they're just like,
have
oh crap, we don't have a match. Ricky, go out there, go out there, go out there,
Go Ricky.
Go, just say something.
Yeah.
He says a whole lot of typical
Ricky stuff.
Ricky stuff, heel
Like,
Ricky
I'm coming
stuff.
for that title.
Yeah, all that crap.
Yeah.
So I'm coming for the title, even though he was all depressed. Well, about the last time he faced Obafemi and all
Well,
that.
it was 1-1. I mean, he beat him for the title, and he lost the title, so it was 1-1. But
well, we'll get to that.
We'll see what happens with that.
We'll get to that later. But the first actual match on this card was Tatum Paxley against Izzy Dame in their blow-off grudge match.
Well, we think it's a blowout.
I hope so. Well, maybe not.
We'll see.
Maybe not, because other stuff happened on the show. But Tatum Paxley, Izzy Dame fighting again. They've had this whole ordeal where Tatum was Izzy's friends with the calling. She was into calling, and
then Izzy turned
on her,
causing her to Tatum lose the NXT title.
Yes, and Sean Spears and the other guy's name I can't remember. Nico Vance.
Part of my notes for this show was like, why does he exist?
Yeah, see, he's so irrelevant. Like I don't even bother knowing his name.
Yeah.
So Tatum and Izzy have their match.
No, I mean, it was good.
It was decent.
Yeah, I mean, it was Tatum hit her moves. Izzy looks solid in the ring as always. I mean,
Izzy's really good.
She's very convincing.
Izzy's getting a lot better.
Yeah.
Izzy's really improving.
Showed in this show.
She has a lot of potential to be a real star.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this show was a good caveat for that, but maybe not this match particularly. But
this match was definitely a good show and just in a back and forth sense.
Yes.
But the later, we'll
get to that. We'll get to it. But
I'll explain that.
This match ends. So Tatum hits a bicycle kick on Izzy.
Yeah, very nice looking.
Goes to the top rope. Does a 450. It looks like crap.
It looks awful.
It was one of the worst 450s anyone could ever see.
I mean, the rotation was good. The impact was not.
Yeah, there's just no impact. It's almost like she pulled up.
Yeah.
Because maybe she thought she was going to hurt Izzy Dame or something. But fortunately, I don't know if this was planned or not, but Tatum was smart enough to be like, oh, crap, I got to get her up for my other finisher.
It was probably the plan in the first
I would hope so.
If we're being honest.
So she hits, I think it's called Cemetery Drive. Which is cool, like flipping, like.
Yeah, no, it's a cool move. Yeah.
DDT kind of thing. And
I want to see her hit that on Nia Jax.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
But Tatum Paxley goes over on Izzy Dame, and everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Tatum's all happy. She gets her revenge.
This match could have used a stipulation, if I'm being honest with you. But, it was just
it's weird it wasn't.
Yeah.
But maybe...
I mean, she had a chainsaw prior to this, and you're telling me it's not going to be like a street fight or something?
Yeah.
But,
I don't know. Well, that was that match.
Yep.
The I believe next was they're backstage with... It was Thea Hale on the trainer's table. Jordan Grace is back there for some reason. And Ava is there. And Ava's like, yo, Thea Hale, you don't have to defend your title until you're 100%. And Thea's like, no, I want to have a match tonight. I want to prove to people. I got to prove to people that I did this. And Ava's like, don't be an idiot. I'm giving you an opportunity to heal up. What are you doing? And then Jordan Grace just looks at her. He's like, dude, just let her be an idiot. She didn't say it like that.
It's like, this is what she wants.
Jordan's like, she's made up her mind. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, Jordan. Are you the general manager of NXT?
Sorry, Jordan. Have you won a title in NXT?
Ava's kind of a pushover. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Like anytime Ava will be like, make a decision, and then someone will be like, I'm not doing that. And she'll be like, okay. Have it your way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Thea Hale was allowed to have an open challenge. That was later in the show. The next match, I believe we're at the next match, right?
Yes.
Okay, the next match for the NXT Women's Championship. The women dominated the show, by the way. There was only one men's match. Jacy Jayne against Kendall Gray. Kendall Gray earned this opportunity after winning at NXT Deadline in the
Women's Iron Survivor.
In the Iron Survivor Challenge. She pulled a last minute thing. Jacy Jayne with their Fatal Attraction, Fatal Influence friends, Fallon Henley and Lainey Reed.
Theme song is as good as always.
Ren Sinclair came out with Kendall Gray, their Quarter Catch Club friends.
Well, no, it was just Ren.
It was just Ren.
I don't think Quarter Catch Club exists anymore.
It's not Ren QCC? I don't know.
Because I don't think Charlie Dempsey, I don't think that's even a faction anymore. Because Tavion's not in it anymore. Miles is out of it.
Well, they do like bits together on like the internet. They do like
do they still do that?
Yeah, they do. She does Ren's Day every week.
Oh, all right.
And Charlie Dempsey's in it.
Oh,
so
maybe they are still a thing.
I don't know. It's usually
Charlie Dempsey hasn't been on TV in a while.
It's usually him and Kendall Gray and Ren together. Anyway, JC Jane and Kendall Gray wrestled. Kendall Gray.
This was a fun match. I like this a lot.
Of course, she's still the Evolved Women's Champion, right?
Yes.
Okay. She won't be for long, I don't think, but
I think they need her in NXT.
they're gonna need her now. She's good.
She's really good.
She's gotten the improvement is incredible. She is ready to take the next step.
She's fast, but and she's also strong, but she doesn't look like she would be strong, and I like that.
She wrestles like Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
That's kind of like who her comparison is, or at least her men's comparison. She wrestles like Kurt Angle.
Yeah. I like him.
Like a lot of
and it works really well.
A lot of suplexes, a lot of snap moves,
a lot of submissions,
a lot of submission moves.
Uses the arm breaker.
Yeah, she uses the Kimura. Well, it's not a Kimura. It's more like the disarmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a disarmer.
So they have the match. Fallon Henley and Laney Reed. So Kendall pretty much has.
I mean, yeah, it was good. There was a lot of chain wrestling, a lot of really quick moves. JC hit like a mean knee to the face at one point during this. They did like a crossbody double down, which I liked a lot. But yeah, I mean, this match was really good. I mean, they have good chemistry. I hope they run this back like at Stand and Deliver or something like that later this year.
It'd be really cool. Yeah, so the match, towards the end of the match, Kendall Gray has JC Jane where she wants her. Fallon Henley and Laney Reed get involved. Kendall hits a nasty suplex on Laney Reed in the outside.
Yeah.
Ren Sinclair tries to, stop the distractions. She gets knocked out by JC Jane's striking finisher, her discus clothesline forearm kind of thing. And then Kendall Gray gets her in the armbar. JC is able to break it after Fallon gets involved again. And then
I think Fallon got involved and then the whole Ren thing happened.
Yeah. And then JC Jane was able to recover, hit her finisher on Kendall Gray. 1, 2, 3. She remains the NXT
it was pretty
Women's
cool
Champion.
The way that they did the interference at the end, because I think it was Fallon held onto her trunks and then that made it so that Kendall bounced backwards and then she hit the rolling discus for the 3. That was cool the way they did that. They went up to the ropes and then Fallon held on to JC's pants, and then that caused, because Kendall was trying to whip her back for a move, and then that caused Kendall to kind of fly back while JC stayed there. So yeah, it was a fun match. I liked a lot of this.
Ugh. That wasn't because I didn't like it. I thought it was fine. I just needed to clear my throat. All right. Next, what's the next segment? You have your notes
there
out
was
there.
a lot of next segments. There's Ethan Page, who was talking about, just Ethan Page stuff, and then Vandy Project came in to just basically talk of Ava.
Okay.
Can't wait for them on NXT. I love Swipe Right and the main guy whose name is escaping me right now, Drake, I think it is. But yeah, no, they're really good. And then we got to Thea versus Izzy.
Yeah, so Thea's holding her open challenge now. It's only been an hour since she got beat up.
Thrown through a barricade.
And hurt herself.
Or selling it, she's very injured.
And she's like, anyone in the locker room, come out here. I'm defending my title. She's almost crying when she's saying this. Come get it. Well, the entire women's locker room pretty much shows up, and they're all Nikita Lyons was out there.
And a whole bunch of other people.
And a whole bunch of other people that I don't remember because I was looking at Nikita Lyons. But then Tatum Paxley shows up with her chainsaw gimmick.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a real chainsaw.
I kind of think it is.
If it's a real chainsaw, that's really dangerous.
I mean, it was definitely real the time she went through the wall.
You ever play the game Manhunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want it like that.
No.
So Tatum
don't really like messing with them.
Tatum scares everyone with the chainsaw. Looks like she's gonna get the match. But Izzy Dame came in through the back door, slid into the ring.
Cullen kind of distracted Tatum from the front, and then Izzy slid in through the back. And Thea said, first person to come in the ring is the one who gets it.
And then
there goes Izzy.
Izzy gives Tatum a look like, haha, I beat you, and then beats the crap out of Thea.
Yeah. Thea didn't get a ton in this match.
Sean Spears makes the timekeeper ring the bell. Match starts. Thea obviously beat up. Already,
like I wrote in my
questionable
notes,
champion.
I wrote in my notes, Izzy's very convincing at dominating an injured opponent.
Yes, she is. So Izzy beats the crap out of Thea. This match went 10 minutes. It really didn't need to.
I mean, I think it was a pretty good amount of time.
It was nice they protected Thea as best as they could, even though she kind of messed up to get the title.
Right.
It's like they're not holding that against her.
Right.
So they're going to keep doing what they're doing with her. And they know she's popular. So I think that's a big part of this is
I mean,
they don't want to.
She got crazy over when she won the title. So,
Yeah.
and they don't want to like completely.
Like, it's Shawn Michaels. See, like if this were Vince or Hunter, they would have retaliated on her.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels understands, like, you know, these are kids. And Thea's a kid. I mean, she's like 20 years old.
Yeah.
But Izzy Dame beat her.
I'm glad for Izzy, though.
Izzy Dame.
You got to wonder, like, how many plans changed when, you know, Thea won this. Like, was Izzy, like, when was Izzy supposed to have this title? Was this, like, months down the line and they just, like, rushed it?
I wonder if because she beat Tatum last time, right?
Yes.
Okay, I wonder if that was supposed to
After interference.
after the first Tatum match. I wonder if that was what was supposed to happen. She was supposed to move on to Blake Monroe.
That's possible, yeah.
But now it doesn't really matter now. She's the NXT North American Women's Champion, and she'll be a good one.
Yeah, I think she will.
I really like her. I think she's a good wrestler.
Curious if she's going to go right into a Blake feud or if we're going to continue with this Tatum one or not.
I think Tatum gets a shot at this title just because
Yeah.
of the whole feud and the whole thing. And she has a win over her. They have to do the blow off now because it's 1-1, right?
Yep.
So we'll get a nice stipulation match for the North American Women's title. I don't know what that stipulation will be. It'll probably be something very spooky because Tatum's a spooky wrestler and there's too many spooky wrestlers.
It's going to be
she's part of that.
I'd actually like a coffin match, actually, now I'm thinking about
Coffin match would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
It would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
See, I was complaining about spooky wrestlers. Tatum is a spooky wrestler. But
she's a good one. She's very convincing.
Yeah, it's a little different with her.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's still too many, and I wish she'd have a different gimmick, but, like, she's okay. I'm okay with her doing that.
I mean, she's not, like, spooky. She's just more insane.
Yeah, it's more insane asylum kind of a thing.
Yeah.
All right, so the next segment was there was a bunch of guys in the ring. Ethan Page is out there. He's the North American Men's Champion.
He was talking about how great he is.
Talking about, because he's Ethan Page, of course he's going to talk about how great he is.
Yeah.
He is great.
And he is.
I mean, everything he says is right. Like, how are you a heel when you're correct?
That's what I'm saying.
So then a bunch of other guys in the locker room show up, like Tavion Heights.
Yeah, it was Jasper Troy came out first, and then it was I don't remember who came in after that.
It was
a lot of people, so I kind of lost count.
It was Tony D.
Well, no, Tony D wasn't there.
He was there?
No, he was not there.
Oh, I thought he was there. Oh.
No, he's later on. It was Jasper Troy, Stax,
and Ariana.
Tavion. Yeah, Stax and Ariana.
Yeah.
Tavion, Shiloh Hill, and someone else. Josh Briggs.
Josh Briggs, yeah.
Who'd have thought that I'd forget about Josh Briggs?
Well, anyway, it devolves into chaos, and they start beating each other up. Tavion said something to somebody, and that's just kind of what started it. Everyone clears the ring, and then all of a sudden, it's just Ariana and Shiloh.
Not Ariana.
and then Shiloh is a gentleman.
He does a little
waltz, does a little
Orange Cassidy and Tony Storm.
Yes.
Like a week after that happens.
A nice tribute to their friends. I assume they're friends. I have no idea. But then as he dips Ariana, his tooth comes out. See, his gimmick is that he's missing a tooth and it falls out all the time.
I kind of love this guy. I haven't really seen a ton of him in the ring, but I kind of love him.
Yeah, he was the LFG season 2 winner.
And Jasper was the season 1 champion. And he was also the speed champion, in case you forgot, like I did.
They still have that?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and Fallon is the women's. She came out with that earlier.
Really?
As well. Yeah.
Huh.
You'd think they promote that a little more.
I mean, they try
their best.
Well, remember the speed title used to be like a Twitter exclusive.
Yeah, of course I do.
And as soon as that deal, they're like, "What are we doing? What are we doing with these belts? I guess we'll."
They did a tournament that was cool, and now they just don't defend them.
Well, we said a few weeks ago there's too many belts in wrestling anyway. Maybe they should just get rid of them. But
maybe.
But anyway, that was the end of that segment. Stax was very upset at Guy.
Yeah, I think they're having a match for the international title next week.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Should be fun. Yeah.
That'd be cool. Stax is full heel mode now, and so is Ariana after they beat up Ariana's dad, Santino, on TNA one time.
Gosh.
I know. He was very upset. Maybe Ava can punish those two eventually. Well, it's time for the main event.
Main event.
Oba Femi against Leon Slater for the NXT Championship.
Gotta love these two, man.
What a fun clash of styles.
Mm-hmm.
We love Oba Femi on this show.
Yes, we do.
He is a big, meaty man who slaps meat.
Indeed, he is.
Leon Slater is not that.
He's a small, meaty man.
He is a
flies.
medium-sized man who flies.
Yes.
And he did that in this match.
Yeah.
Flew around the ring. He tried
did his old jump over the turnbuckle, which always looks incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Very
to the outside.
Extreme athleticism.
Yeah.
For Leon Slater. Very graceful.
There was a lot of great false finishes in this match. Like
yes.
this whole thing was very solid.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did we mention? I should go just to rewind. We didn't say how Izzy won the match. Izzy hit that like super.
She hit the Dame. It's called the Dame Over, which I actually didn't know until last.
That's sick.
When I watched it, that's a cool name.
It's a double sit out like.
It's almost
power
a choke bomb.
Yeah.
It's almost. It's more like it's like a spine buster choke bomb almost.
That was real. That was such a sick move.
That was sick.
And I'm thinking, and I'm sorry to like rewind, but I was thinking of sick moves. I'm like, wait a minute, that was probably the coolest move on the show.
Oh, well, yeah.
So Oba and Leon, they fight for 11 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oba, they
went through the motions. I mean, both of them hit their classics. You know, Oba with the big slaps, Leon with all his his normal high flying moves. Everything was good. It was a good match.
So Oba goes over. He wins.
Mm-hmm. Yep, hits the pop-up power bomb.
Yep.
Pretty normal.
Yeah, pretty normal. And everyone.
But it was a good match. Don't get me wrong.
And everyone expected Oba to win the match. I mean, I feel like everyone did. But then we go backstage. Ava is talking to all of there's a bunch of Evolve LFG talent back there.
Future NXT champion Shawn Legacy back there.
Yes. So Ava's talking to them. She's giving a speech about, okay, so we had some call-ups. We had
Trick Williams.
Trick. We had Jordan Grace, Javon Evans,
Lash Legend.
and Lash Legend. Yeah. I think those are the four names she mentioned. Mm-hmm. So she's talking to them like, you have a great opportunity, and now there's a chance for you guys to get called up to NXT. And as she's saying this, her assistant, whose name I cannot remember, comes in. Mm-hmm. He's like, oh my God, Ava. And she's like, what? And he goes, did you see what Oba just did? She's like, what? No. And then they fade to the ring.
Yeah, it goes back to the camera in the ring.
And
still with the Oba lighting.
With the Oba lighting.
On the title.
But the title is in the middle of the ring. With no Oba.
No Oba.
Oba vacated the NXT title, and he is getting called up to the main roster.
Or that's what we think.
At least that's what we think, or he's going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Something like that. We will probably see in about a month what happens with Oba. But he has vacated the NXT championship. There is no NXT
and as
champion.
The camera pans out, Tony Dimitrikov in the crowd.
Nice. Looking at it.
Yeah, looking at it all.
Tony,
I'm talking about Tony.
Tony talking about Tony D'Angelo,
but he's Russian now,
not the hockey player, the wrestler. But yeah,
very cool way to end the show.
Who knows what's going to happen with this title? I mean, we were talking about this off camera a couple days ago. We're just like, there are no men left.
Yeah,
at least we thought there were no men left.
There's no real competent faces left.
No,
at the very least. Because I mean, we have Ricky who's heel, and we have Tony D who I guess is going for it, but he seems like a heel. Or at least we think.
I have no idea what they're doing with him. I thought he was Italian, but I guess not.
So we're thinking maybe like Miles Bourne could be in the title picture or something like that.
Well, they're going to have to do something. They're going to have to figure this out. There's probably going to be a tournament. Vacant's probably going to get screwed again. He's like a 95-time champion.
Shout out Vacant.
Yeah, Vacant is the champion once again. Good for him or her, depending on the situation.
That's the real GOAT. That's the real unseen 17.
Yeah, unseen 95-time champion.
95.
Sometimes he has more than one belt. He's like Mercedes.
Sure, yeah.
Wow. Well, we're almost out of time, but we do want to mention NXT is kind of getting a reset here.
Yeah.
A lot of call-ups. Jordan Grace no longer going to be part of it.
Javon Evans signed to Raw during a commercial break.
Thought we were past that.
So did I.
Thought we were past that.
Like, it baffles me. The best star in NXT for the last year gets signed to Raw during a commercial break.
Yeah. Triple Paul, man. Triple Paul. All right. I think we're done though.
We'll see what happens with NXT.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with NXT. I mean, Trick Williams is up and Lash Legend.
I'm excited to see what they do.
Yeah, you know,
because NXT is always consistently good no matter what happens.
It will take a couple months to really sit its stride, but it will be fine.
Yeah.
It will be fine. All right. Well, that will do it for us today here on the 10 Count. We'll see you next week. I have no idea what we're talking about next week, so have fun.
Bye-bye.